Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Kush, and today I am bringing you sort of a personal video, as in it affects me, and it's also something that a lot of other people are affected by. I feel like YouTube is sort of my personal life, and it's part of my life, and you guys are also a part of my life as well. Because you watch my videos, support me, and things like that, I feel like I should bring this to you guys as well. And then also, I mean, I don't have a huge following, I don't have a large channel or anything like that, but this is the internet and YouTube, and I also feel like that I have a voice. I'm using YouTube as an outlet to get this out and kind of spread awareness to this disorder that I suffer from and a lot of other people suffer from. So what I'm going to be talking about is anxiety. Now, I'm not talking about just regular anxiety. A lot of people suffer from regular anxiety, but what I'm going to be talking about is severe anxiety, which is something that I was diagnosed with at a young age. I would say probably in my middle school years, 7th, 8th grade, I think is whenever I was diagnosed with severe anxiety. And if you don't know what anxiety is a common psychiatric disorder characterized by excessive ruminations, worrying, uneasiness, apprehensions, and fear about future uncertainties, either based on real or imagined events. So that's pretty much the definition of anxiety. Now, different people go through different forms of anxiety. It affects other people in different ways. For me, it's more of like, I'll think that maybe because I'm having shortness of breath that I'm not going to be able to breathe again, or my heart starts beating really fast and I'm thinking I'm having a heart attack. I mean, it affects other people in different ways. A lot of people have anxiety. This is something that is very normal for everybody to have, is anxiety. You could have your job, maybe you didn't do something at your job and you're worried you might get fired. That could be a form of anxiety, but severe anxiety is something that is a lot worse than that, and it gives you that feeling for a long period of time. I mean, I could go hours and hours of feeling anxiety, taking deep breaths because I feel like I can't breathe. Sometimes I'll have shortness of breath, different things like that. And any little thing that happens, you think that it's something that it's probably not. I mean, you overanalyze things that are happening. Like like I said, if my heart is beating really fast, I'm thinking, okay, I'm probably having a heart attack, and it's really not that. It's just me having an anxiety attack. I think my anxiety started out whenever I was younger than middle school. I remember whenever I was really young and I was living with my parents, whenever it was my mom and dad together, because my parents divorced, I think, whenever I was 9. And whenever there would be like a storm, like a tornado warning, and the sirens would go off and things like that, my dad would go into like a panic, and he would grab everything that we needed in the house and go downstairs into our basement and just like try to do it in a really fast fashion. And it would scare me because I didn't know what was going on at the time. And then now, as I'm older, tornadoes are like probably one of my biggest fears. I think I get scared of tornadoes more than anything else in this world. Tornadoes are probably the scariest thing for me, and I think the reason for that is because of the past and that happening. But also, I just have severe anxiety from other things. I remember back when I was in school, like high school, like my early high school years, I didn't go to school a lot. I was always mainly home because my mom had to come pick me up and things like that, because I was always concerned about my mother and something happening to her while I was at school and me not being able to do anything about it. So it caused a lot of problems during my high school years with me getting like truancies for missing a ton of school and things like that. So it's affected me really badly. It keeps me up at night sometimes. I'm constantly thinking about different things. So many things will run through my head at one time, and I'm always thinking about like the worst, always expecting the worst. And when it comes to anxiety, that's not the best thing to do. It just increases the anxiety that you're having. What I wanted to really talk about is how you can kind of cope with anxiety and how you can do things to help you out and lessen your anxiety. These are just things that I use in my personal life. I have medication for my anxiety, but I don't like to take it because I feel like I'm stronger than that, and I can use willpower and talk myself out of my anxiety, but instead of having to take prescription medication for it. So the things that I do to get rid of my anxieties or try to tone them down is, for one, I'll talk to somebody, be it my brother, or I might call my mother, or I'll talk to a friend, different things like that. Just talking to people. I remember sometimes I would get anxieties late at night. I'd jump on the Xbox, get into a party with some friends, and just talk it up, and I start forgetting about whatever it is that I was thinking about that gave me that anxiety. So it really helped out whenever I did that. Another thing that you can do to kind of tone down your anxiety is just remember that there's certain things that you do not have control over, and all you can really do is focus on the things that you do have control over and take action. It's really hard to do that. It's a lot easier to say not worry about things that you don't have control over, especially when you're somebody that has anxiety. I would hear that all the time, but you have to really think about that. Think about what is it that I can't change and why I can't change it and things like that, and just get over it. It's really hard to do, but if you just think about it for a little bit and think about just that you don't have control over certain situations, it makes the anxiety a lot easier. I hope that other people can use this information and maybe help out their friends that maybe suffer from this. Just remember, if somebody does suffer from anxiety, try to just be that friend. Be a good friend to that person. Talk to them. If they're having an anxiety attack, just sit there and talk to them. Just listen to what they have to say. It makes it a lot easier on the person having the anxiety whenever you're listening to what they're saying, and then you kind of just respond, even if you're not really interested in what they're talking about. Just talk to the person and just be a friend, because it makes a huge difference for people that do have severe anxiety. And then also people that do have severe anxiety, just try to talk to somebody whenever you're having those panic attacks. Don't start freaking out. Don't look up symptoms for heart attacks or anything like that, because that definitely makes it a lot worse. I've done that before. Just try to talk to somebody about it. If you need to see special help for it, like a psychiatrist or anything like that, don't be afraid to do that. It's always a lot easier on you, and it's a lot better in the long run. And then also, I mean, if you have to take the medication route, there's always that. So hopefully I can shed some light on anxiety and people that suffer from it, and hopefully other people will see it differently, or see a light behind it, or whatever I'm trying to say here. Just trying to spread awareness about anxieties and people that suffer from it. So just wanted to bring y'all this quick video, very personal. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's kind of me rambling about anxiety, but I hope other people kind of just get something out of this video. So I will catch you guys later. It is your boy Kush, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas, because I probably won't upload a video until after Christmas. So everybody have a great Christmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later. It's your boy Kush. I am out. Peace.